for holding. This is Tim. How may I help you?
Yes, I recently graduated here, and you guys won't let me stay on my parents' auto insurance anymore?
All right. What was your question?
How you justify charging me $303 a month? I got a quote from you guys online. I'm looking at it right now.
What appears to be the problem?
Well, for one thing, I see you're charging me $15 extra every month here because I'm male.
Statistics have shown that male drivers are a higher risk.
Oh, so it's a penis tax. Well, your website gave me two options, male or female. But what's your stance on eunuchs? Because I might be inclined to just chop the thing off if it's going to cost me $180 a year. Unless size is taken into consideration. Because, I mean, if it is, I'm not sure $15 a month is enough for me, if you know what I'm saying. I also noticed that when I turn 25, my rates will go down.
That's correct.
Okay, that's cool, because I turn 25 here pretty soon. You'll probably need my mailing address?
No, we just need your zip code, actually.
Well, how are you going to send me my birthday gift?
What birthday gift?
I just figured you sent boxes of driving talent out to people when they turn 25. I mean, I've never turned 25, but is it like a second puberty, but really fast, that makes you instantly less of a liability? I gotta say though, I'm really hoping my driving talent comes in the form of a birthday present. I don't get a lot of birthday presents because my friends are so jealous.
Why are they so jealous?
Because my penis is so huge. So basically, I'm paying $303 a month because a lot of other people my age and my gender have gotten in wrecks.
Basically, yes.
Okay, well, couldn't you find a different way of classifying me? You could group me with people who have big feet. I have big feet.
If it were statistically significant, I suspect we would.
Well, you know what they say about people who have big feet, don't you?
They have big penises?
No. They're great drivers. Nice try, though, pervert. You know what I think, Tim?
What do you think, sir?
I think there are some 18-year-olds who are better at driving than some 40-year-olds.
I imagine there are, sir.
And I think there are some men who drive like women. I just think it's wrong to charge some 16-year-old kid for something he might do. That's assuming. And you know what happens when we assume, don't you, Tim?
We make an ass out of you and me?
No, we make an ass of me, and you make more money.
Well, I'm afraid you're still going to have to pay $303 a month.
I was just kidding about my penis earlier. It's totally small.
Hello, welcome to Actuarial Videos. This is a very basic videos for the beginners who want to understand how insurance pricing works. I'll try to explain it using a very simple example. The assumption for the examples are that the number of cars is 10,000, the value of each car is 2,000, number of cars stolen every year is 10, and the benefit to be given to the owner of the stolen car is 2,000. Now this is a very simple motor insurance example in which we need to find the premium which needs to be collected from each and every person. And that's how actually insurance works. It is basically pooling of the risk together. Each contributing member of the insurance will give some premium to the pool, and the number of incidences, or in this case number of cars stolen every year, will get the benefit amount. In this case, which is to be 2,000. So what exactly will be the premium in this case? Let's see how that is done. Premium is made by the contribution by each member, as I've already told you. Now in this case, the total amount of benefit which needs to be given to each and every owner of the stolen car is 2,000. So total amount of loss, the total amount of the benefit to be given is 2,000 multiplied by 10, which is nothing but 20,000. Now the number of contributing members is 10,000 in this case, since the total number of cars is 10,000. So every member has to contribute 2 as a premium, so that the total pool size become 20,000, and from that 20,000 these 10 claims can be paid of 2,000 each. This is exactly how insurance works. This is a typical case of an insurance, the pooling of risk and the insurance. What actuaries do? Actuaries estimate the number of cars stolen every year. Now this is based on the numbers which they have seen in the past. They would run statistical models on this thing and estimate the number of cars which are likely to be stolen next year. Accordingly, they say that X amount of premium needs to be collected from all the contributing members. Premium is just not about 20,000 which needs to be paid. Premium is also about the profits the insurance company. The premium is also about the salaries of the actuarial people, the underwriting people, the claims people. All those I will cover in the higher level videos on the pricing which are going to come very soon. This is the first video in the actual videos series, and there are going to be lots and lots of more. So subscribe to the actual videos right now, and thank you all guys.
Whether you need to take your child to the doctor for a checkup, buy medication for high cholesterol, or make a trip to the emergency room after an accident, medical care can get expensive. Both routine and unexpected visits to the doctor can be financially burdensome, but health insurance can help. Health insurance gives you financial security for when you or your family needs medical care. For example, if you break your leg and need surgery, the hospital bills would probably put a large dent in your savings, or might push you into debt. However, with insurance coverage, a large portion of the expense would likely be covered by your insurance. Under the Affordable Care Act, most Americans are now required to purchase health coverage or pay a penalty. When you buy health insurance, you agree to pay a monthly fee called a premium to the insurance company. In turn, the insurance company will pay a portion of your medical expenses. Most insurance plans will have some type of cost sharing, which may include a deductible, copay, or coinsurance. These cost-sharing elements will determine the amount of the medical bill that you may have to pay. You can sign up for health insurance through your employer's group plan, which is the most common way to obtain health coverage. A group health insurance plan is offered by your employer, and you often get lower rates for coverage because the risk for the insurance company is spread out over a group of people. In addition, your employer pays a portion of the premium, lowering your costs even more. Your insurance plan will outline what medical expenses are covered or paid for by your insurance company, and what expenses you will still have to pay. Insurance plans can vary widely, so review the plans carefully before choosing the right one for you. For more information or to enroll in your group health insurance plan, talk to your HR representative today.
Hello, it's me again, and this is going to be a little interesting bit of a story really. This is a very nice lady's house in Dulwich called Patricia, and this is her Valent Ecotech boiler. And I got a call through via a friend for a friend concerning a bit of a problem she's had over the last couple of weeks. Now this boiler is actually on service contract with HomeServe, and the boiler was playing up and causing a few problems. So HomeServe came out and they duly fitted a new mechanical timer in the front of the boiler, which is simply plugged, who then obviously arrived and did exactly what they should have done, which was turn and cut the boiler off and disconnected it and stopped it being used, because it did in fact have a very big gas leak. Now that's all well and good, and it's not a big drama, it's not the end of the world, But this is the disturbing point, or the fact, that I find quite worrying, is that when HomeServe came back concerning the faulty boiler after they'd been able to repair it, their answer to this was, what you need is a full power flush of all your radiators to sort the boiler out, at a cost of £600, non-refundable. Now, I've been in this game a long time, and I'm not stupid, but even a customer who doesn't know anything about this industry would know that cleaning your radiators isn't going to fix a problem, A, inside the boiler, and B, it's certainly not going to find and repair a gas leak. Now, when I got here, it took me less than a minute to fix this boiler and get it up and running again. And it was simply the gas unit here, just behind the gas valve, hadn't even been tightened up. It was barely hand tight. I undid it with my fingers. So, quick tighten up, check all the rest of the boiler for leaks and joints, turn the boiler on, commission it, set it all up, analyse it, fixed up and running in less than, well, the boiler was running in less than about 5 minutes, but obviously the rest of it took me a little bit longer to do, just to make sure everything was okay. So, this big ones, they're going to try and sell you anything they possibly can, as opposed to actually fixing the problem with the boiler. And I've had this, in the last 12 months, I've had this so many times, where you could simply walk in, fix the boiler in less than 10 minutes, and people have been quoted, and one of them in East London was quoted £1,100 to power flush the system, fit a high thermostat, CO detectors and a service, when realistically, under the contract, all they had to do was use simply a bit of it clued up. When people start telling you need to spend £600–700 on your boiler or your heating system, when realistically, I fixed this boiler with that in less than a minute. So there you go, a little story from East Dulwich in South East London. See you later.